Rippa and his co-conspirators dashed across the ground, the frozen cavern cracking on all sides behind them. They had stoked the great rhineworms to life, stealing some of their eggs for their morning breakfast. Ahead, they could see the annoying lizard folk who had stalked them all the way down into the Death Gorge and beyond, but that was their folly. With the worms hot on their tails, they would bring ruination to the Starblood Stalkers, or at least he hoped he could make the rhineworms do that in Warhammer Underworlds Wintermoor. In today's game, we'll be playing a Rivals format game of Warhammer Underworlds. This is a really fun format of Warhammer Underworlds and great for beginners getting into the game. What this format does is it allows you to play with set pre-built decks. This can either be the Rivals format deck that you'll get with a warband, such as Dagger or Stablads have their own Rivals deck that they come with, but you can also use other Rivals decks as well, as there's a variety of different Rivals decks that can be used by all warbands in the game, and even the older warbands from seasons in which do not include a Rivals format setting. In today's game, I'm going to be playing with Rippa's Snarlfangs. Now in this, I'm going to be playing with Rhineworm Bite. This is a new Rivals deck that has come out inside the Wintermoor starter set for Warhammer Underworlds. Stephen, meanwhile, is going to be playing with his beloved Starblood Stalkers. In this game, he's going to be using the Paths of Prophecy Rivals deck, which is an objective-focused deck. And so we are all deployed on the table. For me, with Rippa's Snarlfang, I've got Rippa and Narkbad there, along with Stabbit, and then we've got Meaneye over on the flank. For Stephen, you've got Clacktalk up in the centre, you've got Hoachi, and then you've also got your Skink Priest there. You've got Artapatul, the Chameleon Skink at the back, and your other two Skinks there forming just up behind Clacktalk. Today's video is sponsored by Gap Games, a fantastic miniature wargaming store in Queensland, Australia. They stock a wide variety of miniature wargames from all things Games Workshop to some of my personal favourites, Conquest, The Last Argument of Kings, and all things Modifius wargames as well. Use our affiliate code in the link below to help support both this fantastic store and the channel as well. And we go into priority for the round. This is for me. I got absolutely nothing with Rippa's Snarlfangs. Steve, meanwhile, I mean, it's only a double support, but you'll still win on that. Literally the worst possible thing you could roll, but still get a success, and I still lost to it. Alright, so beginning of the game, Stephen's first action is with Artapatul, who will just make a move action up onto the objective number 5 there. And that will be it. Do you have any cards to play? So Stephen has nothing to play, but I am going to start by playing Unstable Footing. This is a domain card. After a fighter makes a super action, now stagger that fighter. If that fighter already is staggered, they'll be dealing 1 damage. This effect will persist until the end of the round or until another domain gambit is played. And then we go into my first action for the round. I'm just going to make a move first of all, and we're going to go with Meaneye. Meaneye will just move over there onto the objective. That's going to gain him a move token. Other than that, nothing else to do. All right, you're then just going to move Tok up onto an objective. And then after that, you're going to play Tread the Path. This is a ploy where you can move a friendly fighter X number of hexes, where X is the number of objectives you control. So someone's going to get to move 2 hexes. It's going to be Clacktalk, who's going to move over to there. Alrighty, I'm then going to make a charge super action. Yes, this will stagger my fighter, but I'm going to do it with Rippa Narkbad. So I've got my Boss Lopper. I need hammers with this. That's a double crit, so that'll go through. Clacktalk's defense. It just has a 1, so there's not much he can do here about this. Nope, he'll take 2 damage from that. And then my Snarlfang's Jaws will go. A hammer will succeed on that. But you will save that, which is lucky because that's another 2 damage. However, after that, I'm then going to play the Right Bait. What this does is I choose a friendly fighter and an enemy fighter, each of which is adjacent to the other chosen fighter. I deal 1 damage to the chosen enemy fighter. If either chosen fighter is within 1 hex of a hazard, stagger the chosen enemy fighter as well. So you're just going to cop 1 damage on him as well.
Why?
Yep, you're going to attack back now with Clacktalk. So What do you need? Hammers or sword?
Hammers.
Hammers? No. So, just after you finished your attack there, because you did attack Rippa, both Stabbit and Mean Eye will inspire because the boss was attacked. You do get your jaw attack though as well. Nope, will fail to do anything as well. Alrighty, my next activation then will be with Stabbit, who's going to make a charge super action as well. So, first of all, my spear is going to go into Otterpuzzle, my Whirling Sticker. So, we also have the Scything rule now. So this means he is also going to hit Clackdock, because they hit everyone within 2. It's an enemy. So into Otterpuddle to begin with. 3, I need cross swords. I got 1. So Otterpuddle just needs a defense. And he gets it. And then Clackdock will also take a hit from the Whirling Sticker.
Isn't that only...
and so I do get the support, so that is 2 successes there. Get the crit and block that. Now I've got my last shot to do something on that, because I'll have the Snarlfangs jaws which automatically go after it, which will not do anything unfortunately. Clackdock is attacking. Who are you attacking this time? Attacking Rippa, no worries. So you can reroll one of these because I am staggered. You can reroll that double support. Do you succeed on hammers?
Yep.
Cool. So Rippa has 1 shield required. No, dodge, damage.
3.
Ouch. And now your jaws.
Yeah, cross swords.
You can re-roll that because it's another attack action. No, fails, thankfully. Next up, I'm going to go with Mean Eye, who's going to make a charge. And so our Grotbo is going to go into Clackdock. We need cross swords. That'll be 1 success against him. That will not succeed and will be a point of damage to take him out. And then after that, I've got my Snarlfang jaws, which will attack your little skink. I think that's Zepic, if I'm correct.
Yep.
Which will miss, unfortunately. Sorry, that's Tok, not Zepic, but either way, I miss. I'm then going to play a upgrade on to Stabbit, and this is called Earth-Shattering Tread. While this fighter has 1 or more charge and or move tokens on him, other fighters treat hexes adjacent to this fighter as lethal hexes in addition to all other types. End phase wise, Steven is going to score Written in the Skies. You score this because you have the value of your objectives adding up to precisely 6. You have 1 and 5. And you also score positive foreboding because your warband holds 1 or more objectives than each other warband, and one of those objectives is within 2 hexes of no one's territory. Alrighty, so we're going for priority for turn 2. All these little tokens will disappear. And so this is for Rippa's Snarlfangs. I got 2 double supports and a support. Not great. Steven, meanwhile, you get a crit, so that means he'll have the activation. You're going to go and attack to begin the round with. Otterpuddle is going to go into Stabbit and Spire. So go. See, you only succeed on a crit with your ranged attack, correct?
Mm-hmm.
So do we see a crit? No, unfortunately.
You only succeed.
So after that, I'm then going to play Engulfing Swallow. I pick an empty hex, and then I scatter 2 from that hex. And then I'll need to roll a magic dice for each fighter within 1 hex there. On a roll of magical swell, I do 1 fighter, otherwise stagger the fighter. Alrighty, so now we need to roll a dice to see where the scatter will go. So that is what I've got. What do we get? Support, which means I'll go 2 hexes here. So we'll land on top of Otterpuddle. So I've now got to roll for each of these fighters here within 1 hex because I would have landed on the objective for the scatter. So Otterpuddle will just stagger. Your Star Priest will take a point of damage. And now your other skink will stagger. After that, I'm then going to play Brief Emergence. I can choose a fighter. I stagger the chosen fighter. Then my opponent can pick a fighter, and you can choose to push that fighter and then deal 1 damage to them. And so I'm going to choose to push this fighter. I'm going to push him into lethal hex, which means he'll take 1 damage automatically. He then becomes staggered as well. So you're going to push Rippa, which will deal the damage and take him out. So we both get, you gain a glory for killing Rippa. I'm then going to score deadly to all. This gives me a point if I have a phase in which 2 or more fighters will both deal damage. Lots of people were, so I score it. All right, my next action, I'm going to go a charge with Stab It. And so we are going to attack on a paddle with Stab It. And so Stab It's a sticker. We are going to go. That'll be a crit. So we need to defend with it. Nope, that will not. So that will do a point of damage, and I'll have knockback 1. So I'm going to knock you back. And so that'll be that. Your turn. So you're then going to charge in. You will take a wound due to all the characters around me being lethal from Earth-Shattering Tread. And so you're then going to use your Meteoric Javelin into Stab It. Got a success. Yep. So I now have 2 dodges with Stab It. Oop, 1 dice. 2 dodges with Stab It. Dodge. I'm fine. Alright, after that, I'm then going to play Heaving Ground. After an activation step in which 1 or more staggered fighters is driven back, I deal 1 damage to each of those staggered fighters. I'm then going to go with a charge super action here, which is going to be 1, 2, 3. No, we're going to go here. I'm going to attack the fighter there. So I'm going to attack with the Grotbow into... Actually, we're going to go into Otterpuddle because he's only got 2 wounds, doesn't he?
They've all, except for him, he's got 3.
Ah, he's got 3?
He's got 3. Everyone else on the table.
Okay, so we will go the 2 into him then. This is the Grotbow. That will be a support. Will succeed. That'll be my only success there, actually. So supports will succeed on your end as well. It's a dodge. Nope. He'll take damage and be taken out. Then my Snarlfang Jaws will go into Otterpuddle, which will get 1 success. So if we get a dodge or his defense. That fails him too, doesn't it? That's 2 damage, and that'll kill him as well. I'm then also going to score Get Moving. I score this if each friendly fighter has 1 or more charge tokens on them. This will be Steven's next action. All right, you made a charge. You're then going to shoot, Stab It with your staff, your serpent staff. So go for it. Cross swords do it?
Nope.
Nope, no successes there. After that, I'm then going to play a domain card called Here It Comes. After the last power step in the next round, the players will roll off. The winner picks 1 territory. Deal 1 damage to each fighter in that territory. Your little Skink Priest is going to do his special action. You can pick a feature token within 3 hexes, which is going to be that. And normally you can choose to either flip it or you can deal the damage to one. Who's taking the damage? Stab It, I'm assuming. The one with the lethal hexes around after he charges.
Yep.
My last action, I'm actually going to draw an objective card because I might draw something I can score. So we'll draw. And so end of the round, nothing is scored. We will go into drawing our new cards and go into round 3. Today's video is sponsored by Baron of Dice, high quality, specially made tabletop wargaming dice, suitable for a wide variety of wargames from Conquest: The Last Argument of Kings, Marvel Crisis Protocol, and Infinity as well, among many, many others. Baron of Dice have dice just about suitable for any occasion you have. And so, rolling initiative for the last round. I've just got a support there, that's it. Stephen, meanwhile, will get a support, but double supports will break the tie and give you the activation. Alright, so Ixitaka is going to go with your ranged attack into Stab It, inspired. Hammers, get it, nice. I have 2 defense, so dodges. I get a crit, so it fails. Alrighty, I'm then going to play an upgrade. This is Thunderstomp, and this will be fun. I'm going to use this next. Alrighty, so my next action, Minai, is going to use his Thunderstomp. What this does is now I scatter X, where X is the number of my movement, so 4. We will start that there. Actually, it's on him, but we'll see where we scatter to first. Hammer, so I'm going to scatter this way, so we'll mark that. We'll then need to go again. A crit means it'll go this way. Oh, this is unfortunate. There we go, 3. Hammer will go down here. My last one's going to do nothing. Support will go back up here, so no. Doesn't do anything with my Thunderstomp, unfortunately. I'm going to play Boots of Warding. This means that this fighter can only be dealt damage by power cards or lethal hexes. This will be going on Stabbit. And then we're also going to play Tough Enough as well. And this is going to go on Means Eye. This fighter cannot be dealt precisely 1 damage unless that would take me out. So you're attacking into Stabbit. So let's see what you do. You got a crit. I do have 2 dodge though. Is that crit and a hit or just a crit?
Yeah, crit and a hit.
Crit and a hit, so I need crit and... Unfortunately, I'm dodge, not shield, so I do take the damage. Damage?
Damage is 1.
Yep. So I take a wound. Alrighty, so I am going to go with my Thunderstomp again from Mino. I'm going to place it like that to begin with, so we'll see. Double support means I'll go this way. And after that, I'm going to play Just Pure Luck. This is a Gambit ploy. I can pick its reaction. I can make a scatter go where the hammer was, so I'm going to choose to make the hammer go this way. And now we're going to roll my second scatter. 1 cross swords, a double support, so it'll go back onto me, which I can't actually take that damage.
No, it'll go here.
Oh, it'll go there. Sorry, it won't go there. It'll go there. Go again. We'll go there. And hammer will go there. Oh, we'll go there. Dang it. Your turn.
Turn 3.
Going for another attack with your Skink Priest.
Yep.
Go for it. Gets a crit. So I've got 2 defense dice. I need a crit. Nope. Damage 1.
Just 1.
Let's take another wound on Stabbit. Alright, Stabbit's going to charge. Alright, Stabbit's charging. Enough of this mucking around. That'll be 2 successes. Won't be enough to stop. There'll be a damage. And we'll take you out. Your last action for the round.
Are you?
And you're going to make an attack and to stab it.
Yep.
Take a damage.
Yep. He's only got 1.
Because of lethal hexes. And go for it. Does that do anything?
Just 1.
Just 1. Stab it though. Does have 2 dodges. So we'll see. Crit, don't care. So my last turn. I'm going to try and Thunderstomp you.
And then you hit yourself.
No, because Stabbit can't be... Oh, no, it's a power card. Yeah, alright, we might kill Stabbit, but it's a price I'm willing to pay to make this Thunderstomp work. Alright, hammer facing you, and I get it. Good. Now, do I potentially kill Stabbit as well? Hammer, no. This way. Yes, so you die. You take a wound, he dies. And I have nothing more to score after taking out Zepik, I believe that was.
Yep.
You don't have anything to score, so that will be a pretty resounding victory for Rippa's Snarlfangs there.